Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuckmaster here with another video. And this video is part three. You have to have money to make money, and Sony do not have the money. Let me tell you, man. Um, Look what has happened this year alone. This year all by itself, Sony didn't have no exclusives personally that they make come out for themselves. Okay? So I'm letting you know. This don't make no doggone sense. This don't make no sense at all. So I'm letting people know right now. Microsoft, you know what? We can kind of talk about Phil Spencer real bad and all that sort of but everything was going on him, making these deals and everything. But you know what? I'm come to determination that there's a reason why Phil is doing this. Phil is doing this for a reason. Even though that some of us Xbox people got mad about what he was doing, but now you kind of see what's going on, what he's doing. Because see, there's only a couple of games out there that PlayStation people play. And I can name two of them right now off the bat that Microsoft owns. Well, really, what? Maybe three or four of them. Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, Call of Duty, and I think there's some more others that Microsoft own. But let's get this straight. Those are service games to play online. So what are they doing? What are they doing? They're making money. They're making money. Yes, Sony might be making a little bit of money off of it and all that stuff just to keep the doors open. But in reality, let's just be serious, fellas. Let's just be serious what's going on. And now, by the way, if anybody want to join in, be my guest. I would love to see people come in and just join in and just see what I got to say and see if anything of this makes sense. You got to have money to make money, and they in part three and said you don't have the money. Look what's going on with Sony this year. They bought exclusive rights to Final Fantasy. I said within the last 2 years, Final Fantasy 16 flopped, didn't make no money. Square Enix said they're not going that route no more. They can't. They can't inspect to keep the doors open. Final Fantasy Rebirth flopped. Who had the marketing deals for that? Sony did. Another flop. Square Enix said they ain't going that route no more. Look what's going on with the last two games. That is not even Sony's games. The Black Man Meth Wu game, that's not even their game. But what they did, they went on that signed a contract, putting exclusive deals, money with that company. Just to keep it off the Xbox. I don't want to hear any more mess about the Xbox Series S. Because the Xbox Series S is just fine. It's just fine. But Sony is always up to their main tricks on what the hell they want to do. They always doing this mess. And people's getting tired of it. At least I know I am. I'm getting tired of it. And these Sony fans, I don't know what about them. They can keep on doing. They can keep on going with their PlayStation hocus pocus all they want to. But those games do not have no reason. Those two, the game that's coming out September 19th, do not have a reason not to be on the Xbox Series S, X, or S. It doesn't. So I don't want to hear about that the S is not powerful enough, the S is holding things back. No, it's not. That ain't nothing but the game that's coming out on September 19th. And Colin, and if you can help me, I don't know the name of the game, When the game come out September the 19th, it ain't nothing but a hack and slash. It ain't nothing but a hack and slash. So let's put all this stuff together, y'all. Let's bluntly just put all this stuff together. Sony is losing it. They already said, they CEO already said they don't have any games. And I'm talking about like older games that, yes, they own the IP, but half the studios that did them games back then, they're either belly up or either they owned by somebody else. Okay? And let's put it like this. Let's basically just put it like this. You can sit here and talk. These PS fans can sit here and talk. These PS ponies and these ex ponies, as we call them, and these ex bots, whatever you want to call them, pony bots, whatever you want to call them. They can sit here and think all they want to. Let's put it like this, y'all. When the Indiana Jones game coming in the next 6 months. Hey, Tool Man, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Just trying to teach these people on what's going on with Sony right now, why they're not making no money, and that's it, and they're not. Because you look at what everything that has failed for them just this year. Look at all the games, the service games that they had in their possession. They bellied up. They gave it up. Whose fault was that? Was that the consumer's fault? Or was that Sony's fault? That was Sony's fault. So, you don't get any games there. So now we got this damn game called Concord. Okay? It cost them $250 million to make that damn game. Okay? And the game is already gone in 2 weeks. So what is that showing me? That's showing me that Sony don't have the money to keep the servers up, which they don't. At the end of the cycle and everything, what's going to happen is that, and these ponies, I hate to mention this to y'all, but if they go back just playing, if they just go back to the marketing single player games, it's the end. Because there's not enough single player games out there to keep them afloat. They got to have the service games to stay afloat. With service games, and I don't give a care what MBG said and all that stuff. I don't give a care about what Dreamcast guys said and all that stuff. Because as far as I'm concerned, they are full of crap. It is just the truth. It is just the truth. I mean, you got to picture this, man. You got to picture this. Microsoft already got hack and slash games. They already got RPG games. They already got good games already coming to us. And this month right here alone, they got 19 games coming to Xbox this month. That's including with Game Pass and games that is going to be sold on Xbox. So we got the better of both worlds. Microsoft is not struggling for money at all. They're not. And like I said, and if Sony wanted gone ahead and go out there and get the marketing deal with Grand Theft Auto 6, let them. Let them. Because either way it goes, that game is coming out on the Xbox. It's coming out on the Xbox no matter what. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, it's coming out on the Xbox. So that's free advertisement for both. And no, I don't know, I'm really sure how much money they had to spend for the marketing deal, if they got it. But like I said, if they had to spend the money for it, dude, Sony is almost on their last legs. Okay, because do not forget, and I'm telling you, do not forget, that Grand Theft Auto game is not coming out until the end of next year. It's not coming out in the early part of this year. I think it's not going to be coming out till the end of next year. So, and let them come out with the PS5 Pro, and all they're going to do be sitting up there in their stock house. You know, some is going to sell, but the majority of it's not because if it's $600 to $700, please. The way that people in the economy is right now about certain things right now, with food going up, people got choices. People got a choice to make, either to keep the food on their tables, either buy a system that's not making them no money. It's not making them no money. So basically, what I am trying to say is this: Sony's on their last leg. If they come out with this PS5 Pro, which I don't think they will, I think they might do that next year because they no sense in them doing it this year. Because if they do it, what game do they have to really push on it? And how much more power the system really going to be? I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, think with common sense. I mean, this is how it's going to be with Sony. And Sony, now, do I want Sony to die? Yes, I do. And the reason why I do, because of the fact that the practices that they always have done, and I'm hoping that Microsoft said, you know what, we tried, we really tried to help Sony, but Sony do not want to. They do not want to be fair about certain things. And like Microsoft already said, there's certain things that they cannot compensate with what their customers are doing, with what the competition is doing. So that makes a lot of sense, what Phil said. And I'm gonna put it like this. Sega Man said it, Hebot said it, E-Rock said it, Outer Zinc said it, Unlimited said it, and the first lady of chat has already said it already. If Sony and the PlayStation do not watch it, they're going down. And they're going down hard. Because if you think that them damn investors are happy with them losing 250 million on a game that they made, that they did an 8 year to make the game, you think those investors are happy? You're kidding yourself. And that's just the truth. I don't give a care about what these motherfuckers say out here. It's just the damn truth. What's going on with gaming right now is just, hey. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. And I'm gonna get on these assholes too. Okay. The Black Man Wolf game, the Black Man Myth game, yes, it's doing good, but it's not Sony's game. The only thing they did was pay to keep it off Xbox because they don't want to own their competition. Same thing as this game that's coming out on September 19th. They do not want that game on the Xbox. Why? Because Xbox right now is kicking them right now in the nuts. Kicking them right there in the ass. Kicking them right there in the ass. So like I said, like I'm going to tell everybody out there now, don't panic about what Xbox is doing. I understand what Microsoft is doing now. I understand. Because don't forget, at the end of the day, we got Call of Duty coming out. They could be making money off of Call of Duty regardless. Regardless. It's going to be on the Game Pass day one. We're going to enjoy the benefits. And what makes it so good, I'm going to buy it day one. Because I feel like I want to support the developers no matter what. Even knowing that I don't have to, but I'm still supporting developers no matter what. and I'm still supporting my brand no matter what, if I buy it or not. And I'm gonna buy it because I love what Microsoft got to offer. Now, all these people out here that always bashing Microsoft, look at yourself in the mirror. Okay? Look at yourself in the mirror. And we know the real reason why you're doing this. The YouTubers are doing this because that's how they are making their money, by putting Microsoft and Xbox in their mouth. I'm not sitting here lying. I'm sitting here telling the truth. So let's go back the last 2 years. I mean, I'm just, I already went over it already, but let's go back to the last 2 years. Good morning, Kima. Man, I'm just schooling these doggone people how to turn around and realize what's going on with PlayStation, why they're not making no money. And that's all it is to it. I'm just trying to school them real fast. And that's about all. But for number one, let's play like this. If you're an Xbox guy, a Microsoft guy, you got to love what's going on with Microsoft right now. Microsoft not struggling at all. They're making money. Look who's not making money. Sony is not making any money. And you know the reason why. The exclusive deal that they made with everybody that came out within last year, all them games has failed. All them games, as much as it costs for these games to make, all these games has failed. Besides Helldivers 2. And that's on this last leg too, because people cannot, because they cannot make the download content for that game like they want to. But yes, they still making some of it. I'm not gonna say that they're not making some download content. But blame that on Sony, because Sony, don't forget, Sony had it. They took away 177 countries from having this game because of they want to put it on their service. They want people to know how their service is doing, and their service ain't about crap. Nobody's not even talking about their service. And see, that's just, and all that stuff that I'm talking about, that's just software. Look at all the hardware stuff they came out with. It's a flop. VR, total flop. The Sony Portal, totally flop. You don't see nobody talk about that crap no more. But yes, they're gonna say that it's doing good, but we all know it's not doing good at all. Okay. The controllers. Okay, the controllers might be selling some, but I'm not hearing group glop about the controllers that damn much at all. And I'm so tired of people where they got the haptic feedbacks and all that stuff. Big damn deal. What the hell are you gonna do? You gonna try and take a damn controller and jack off on it? That's to me, that's the only thing I can get out of it. My son got the PS5, and I have tried it, and it doesn't make no doggone bit of a difference. Except for people who want to turn around and argue about it that it does. But let's make this good and simple, y'all. Like I said, you got to have money to make money, part 3. And Sony's on their last leg. Like I said, everything that failed. Every damn thing that failed. We don't need another single player game on Xbox. We got plenty of them. Damn, we got plenty of them. Okay, we don't need another hack and slash on the Xbox, on the Game Pass. We got plenty of them. So now we got, we got the game that the Marvel versus Capcom game is coming to the Xbox, which about damn time, because we know that was a joke. That was a joke. I mean, to keep that off of the Microsoft platform, it's crazy. Xbox platform is crazy. So now, this is what I'm trying to say. And the same thing with Sony. Same thing with Nintendo. Nintendo is not going to leave that money out. They're not. That's the money that they're going to make in the long run. Because let's put it like this. Let's talk about that game right quick. Marvel versus Capcom 2. Let's talk about that too. What is the difference from that game to any other game that Sony got out right now? Any other game that Sony got out right now, what is the difference? It's a service game. So that means they can put download content on Capcom versus Capcom and versus Marvel. They can put download content on the game to keep the game alive. What is Sony doing? Sony ain't doing nothing. They're not doing a damn thing at all. And I hate to say it, you got to have money to make money. And right now, Sony's not having it. So like I told people before, go ahead and let them have the exclusive rights to Grand Theft Auto 6 because that's free advertisement for both. And I'm going to give you something to think on. Now, let's say and I'm not going to say that Microsoft is going to do it. I'm not going to go there with it because this is just what I'm thinking about. Let's say Microsoft go to Take-Two because that's the one who publishes Grand Theft Auto 6. And let's say they make a deal for them to put it on the Game Pass for 6 months. Just think about it. Just think about what they would do to the PlayStation fan lore. They will bring their ass over to Microsoft in the Game Pass and Xbox to play it. Because don't forget, I'm just saying, I'm not saying this for sure. This is just a myth. I'm just thinking about it on top of my head. I'm just thinking on top of my head. Just think about it. If that happens and they do it for 6 months exclusivity on the Game Pass, because don't forget, Take-Two has known to do this before with Microsoft. It might be a short deal, but they will do it. Especially if Microsoft forked that money over, which they have done before. I'm just saying, think about it. Microsoft is not smart. I mean, Microsoft is real smart with their money. They're not going to spend money that is unnecessary to spend. That's the reason why I'm saying if they did get the exclusivity deal from Sony, fine. I mean, I would love for Microsoft to have it. Fine too. But it's not it's not a game changer. Heck no, it's not a game changer. Not a game changer at all. Because like I said, it's coming on both. It's coming on both systems. And when it does that, what can you do? Like I said, PlayStation is on the last leg. All these ponies and all these journalists out here that keep on saying that Sony is this, Sony is that. You know, they lead the market in consoles. They get over 61 million. And like I'm always have said, they got over 61 million systems out there. And ain't nobody playing their damn games. Like I said, the single player games that they have out there, nobody's not playing on no more. The Black Man Myth game, yes, people are gonna be playing it. But after we get tired of it, it's going right to the shelf. If they don't have download content to keep the game afloat. See, that's why I'm always saying. Let them play up. Let them pay all this exclusivity contents to these other companies. They're not buying it no more. They're not buying it no more. That's the reason why Square Enix is doing what they're doing. And Lord and behold, do not make this, do not let this be a Game Pass deal. Because if it is, think about it. Think about it, fellas. Sony is going to be really stupid because they paid all the money for exclusivity deals on their system, for all them games to be on their system, and it still haven't stopped nothing. You got to think about this. It still ain't stopping nothing. Like I said, like my boy Segment always say, we're eating good on our end. We're eating good on our end. So if you really want to just make common sense of the whole damn thing, what is Sony doing? Nobody's not talking about that they little measly ass Game Pass thing that they got. Nobody's not even talking about that. But everybody is always sitting around here talking about Microsoft. Always sitting here talking about the Game Pass. Oh, the Game Pass don't do this. The Game Pass don't do that. What is Game Pass doing? Like I said this month, we got over 19 games this month alone coming out on Microsoft, Xbox, and the Game Pass. I'm going to put all three together because that's what they need to be. It need to be all three together now. Microsoft, Xbox, and Game Pass. What are they doing? They're making money. They got all kind of games coming out this month. And then October is going to be crazy. October, November, December is going to be crazy for Microsoft. Now, if they sell any consoles, that's all up on what was going to go on with them. We don't have anything to do with that. That's just the truth. It is just the truth. And two, man, you know what? And that's the reason why I'm having this discussion today. Because these people need to be put on check. They need to put on check. And another thing too, I am glad to see the Star Wars game, Outlaw game, doing pretty good too. It's doing good. And the reason why it's doing so good because people is on their service playing this game. So there's more download content for them. Don't forget, they service is $17 a month. So that's money for them. Plus the people who already bought the game. So my boy Mr. 100 said that they already came out with a statement that they're very happy with what's going on with it. So all these naysayers and all these YouTubers, all these no good ass YouTubers, they lost again. I'm glad they lost. Because that's all they want to do is sit down and talk about games real bad. And watch and see. And they can do the same thing when the doggone Samurai game come out in November. They're gonna do the same damn thing. But I tell you what, fellas, I just want you to really think about what's going on with what the hell was going on. I'm glad to see the people showed up that came into my chat. Y'all have a nice day. But all I want to say is this. You got to have money to make money. Port 3, and Sony is not making any money. They're losing money out of the fin. They losing money. They're not sharing their games like they should. And that's sad. They buy these exclusivity deals from these other developers to keep it off Xbox for no damn good reason at all. Don't sit around and talk about how the how the Xbox Series S is holding everything back because it's not. Damn, it's a Windows Central platform. There's no reason why these games should be off of Xbox. And I'm gonna get on some of these damn people that's always saying that Microsoft need to turn around and compromise and all that stuff. No, they don't. They don't need to compromise not one damn time. What they need to do is keep on with the guns, and that is it. Pacific Games do not put on their platform. Big deal. Big deal. Indiana Jones is going to be a 6 months exclusivity deal to Xbox. Because let's get this noted, y'all. They don't play no games, and they're gonna have to buy the game outright. Where us, as Game Pass holders, Xbox holders, and anywhere where you can play on Game Pass, that's our benefit because we don't have to pay for it. We don't have to pay for it unless we have to. So these people can go ahead and talk all that crap all they want to about Microsoft and Xbox Live, and the Game Pass. The Game Pass is working. That's all it is to it. And I'm going to give you another thought of the day. The reason why they had to go up to 19.99, which is a good deal, so they can support these games that they bought. You don't want them to not to lose these games. You want them to keep on making games. Look what's going on with Call of Duty this year. They add new things to Call of Duty that I've never seen before. And they constantly always updating it. They always constantly always updating the game. Now, why are you playing it? They always doing updates. I never seen them do that before. But that's because of Microsoft. What's going on with Microsoft? But fellas, let me tell you right now, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let you know, if Sony don't watch it, even including Nintendo, if they don't watch it, like I said, I know they're making Nintendo Switch 2, but I know the reason why they're making it, and that's a good deal because they got to have multiplayer. They got to have multi-plat player support. You got to have they got to have third-party support for their game. Don't get me wrong, their exclusive games selling is fine, but after a while, people ain't playing that no more either. Just to give you a minute of what I'm trying to say. But right now, this is your boy DJ Tugmaster. That is my fruit and thought of the day. Like I said, you got to have money to make money. Part 3. Y'all have a nice day and peace out. Bye. And Mr. Kim, Mr. Kim, thanks for showing up too, man. Thanks for showing up too. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.